all day yesterday, and oh how the locals would love to see the Maple Leaf.
What do you dream of than literally playing in your backyard against the best in the world? The Canadian boys want to put on a show right now.
It's as simple as that, isn't it, Garrett? To be the best, you've got to beat the best. And at the moment, there are none better than South Africa in the world of sevens. It'll be Hirayama who'll get us underway. And as always, he's pinpoint with his kickoff. That slap back from South Africa. Play on, they come to the short side with the captain Snyman, who just bobbles it. He's tackled well down low there by Hammond. Speckman across to Africa, gets it out in front there for Soizwapi. The flyer known as Shakes. Speckman gets his way through. Speckman dumps the clutch, takes the wheels for a spin. Roscoe Speckman strikes first.
Well, not only does that silence the crowd here, it's a big statement because he goes right through the middle and then he gasses Canada's fastest man, Justin Douglas. Roscoe Speckman showing why they are the best. A big hole will be of concern for the Canadians right through the middle.
There was nothing on there. He steered right angle back towards the traffic and found his way through. The MVP in the gold medal match last week in Las Vegas has just kept it rolling here further north.
Yeah, they have. They weren't completely convincing yesterday. Drawing with England in one of their pool matches, the kick goes up, and that's good. But they're a side that have so many ways to beat you, as we've just seen, and incredibly dangerous, and that is why they're at the top.
Drama though for Canada. They've got so much time to work their way back into this. This Poppy go deep with a restart. And Jones parries strongly. Clean out, not as sharp as it needed to be from Canada, and South Africa hop right back on to attack Africa. Floats it long there to Soizwapi. He finds a way through and touches down. The tries on the board. Canada are not happy. They're calling it obstruction on the inside.
Yeah, Mike Fullerthal suggesting he was impeded trying to get in to make that tackle. Soizwapi did beat Hammond one-on-one. Let's have a look. Ball goes wide. He beats the first man, and then watch as the second Canadian defender comes across. There's a man between him and the ball. He gets one hand on the jersey. I'm not quite sure there. The crowd have just seen it and they're making their decision. Either way, this is a beautiful step off the left foot. And Hammond just losing his footing.
It's a powerful man, Soizwapi. He extends the lead to 12. The conversion is off to the left. So poor work at the breakdown from the home team cost them 5 points.
So clinical South Africa. They came off a really heated final last week in the USA Sevens in Las Vegas, and it's back to business today in the quarterfinal here.
Jones again, once more steals some valuable meters for his side, and they get the benefit of the penalty as well.
Yeah, this one goes the other way. Looked quite similar to me, but Canada will at least have some possession in South African territory as Hirayama sticks it down. So Hirayama, obviously a key playmaker in this side and a key points getter, just behind the great man Phil Mack, who's in the stadium today. Literally grew up 10 minutes from this stadium, did Nathan Hirayama.
Lovely take at the top from Moonlight. Here is the man we're speaking about, just at Hirayama. They go on the wrap here and they find their flyer. Canada looking to hit back and doing so. Justin Douglas for Canada.
There was a question mark about Justin Douglas' fitness. He'd taken a soft tissue injury and he got beaten on the first try. I was questioning his pace. Well, I question no more. Because after a beautifully worked set-piece move, the man doubling around, Douglas does what he's there to do, and he's done all season.
Hirayama looking to equal the all-time point-scoring record for the Canadian 7 side. It's on its way. It's good! He draws level with Matt Hirayama. Tidy start from the playmaker.
But no one will be happier that he's done that than Phil Mack himself here with HSBC helping out. And he's got Canada back in this game most notably. That was the man around. Lucas Hammond benefited from the South African defender slipping, and that made the try.
From the restart, it was just a little knock on from Mike Fuller foul, and they will pack the scrum, and it'll be a Blitzbocker feed.
Well, I got to admit, you hear the crowd getting really involved. I've been so impressed. It's a knowledgeable rugby crowd in a non-traditional rugby market here. They love their sevens, and they love the opportunity that's presented here for them to cheer a home team.
Hear the chant around BC place as well. Let's go Canada. Down by 5, a minute to go to the break. That is a free kick against Canadians. South Africa wants to go on quick. Finds Nell. Across to Speckman again. He beats 1, 2, 3. He's beaten 4. Speckman looking to get in the backfield. Speckman beats another. It is ridiculous rugby from Speckman. Now he shoots the ball out across the ground to the other try scorer, Soizwapi. Up and in the play again. Speckman, and now it comes across to Snyman. Snyman slips the ball back in field. Goes to Dry. And Dry scores for South Africa.
Chris Dry clinical in the end, but look at Speckman. Literally 5 men. We talk about the Fijians, how hard they are to defend against because of their width and their offloading. But with the South Africans, it's their feet, their foot speed. I mean, he's mesmerized himself. And in the end, just too good on their feet, stepping out of Canadian tackles. Chris Dry on the board.
The crazy thing is, you watch Speckman's feet in attack. He was the side's top tackler yesterday.
He is the complete sevens player.
Africa has hooked the shot at the sticks. It's a 10-point game at the break. It has been a thrilling first half here in our opening Cup quarter-final. We're going to have time for a little more play as well.
And possession has been an issue for Canada. A couple of turnover penalties. They need possession here and have a chance with the hooter having sounded to get back into it.
7 missed tackles for the Canadians, most in that last run of play with Speckman going ballistic. It'll be knock on against South Africa, and Moonlight takes it forward. Change of passes, are going to have to get some support there here, Canada. They do so just in the nick of time. Looking to wipe a few points off the deficit just before the break. Here he is, the equal all-time top point scorer for Canada. Hirayama has levelled that in this first half with Phil Mack. Nice build-up from Canada. The ball out in front was terrific. Douglas, he changed his angle at the last minute, last second.
Paquet had done the work and Douglas came off his wing. Great shame.
Way, shape and form across the opening day and our morning's play here on day 2. It's going to slide out the back for Canada. All good as they edge towards their 22.
You see that narrowness there, Sean. They're not quite as wide in attack either.
Penalty to go against Bronco Dupree there.
Not releasing the tackler. We've seen a couple players lose their footing. One of the features of the artificial turf is it does get watered to keep it fresh and light so we don't get burns as we've had it at other times on the series.
Well, one of the best games of 2016 in any format of the game was the bowl final here last year, where Canada landed the most improbable win we've seen in some time. They were cooked against France, so I'm sure they'll take a lot out of that, down by 10 here against South Africa.
They only lost one match last year, but we're in the wrong half of the drop.
Hirayama. Again, they go on the wraparound. That pass misses the mark. Hammond went without. Comes back and cleans it up. Here it is with Jones, who goes straight at Snyman, is happy to oblige and puts him down. Hirayama again. Lovely ball out the back there from Kay. Found Hirayama. It's still in the ruck, and South Africa are rightly penalised.
Canada were lucky to get away with that. They missed a scrum half.
Fuller foul. That's knocked on by South Africa. Were they back 10? They weren't. Knocked down is the call as well.
It's not forward, no card or anything.
It's a balance, two players teams.
Part of the tackle. Let's see, there was an overlap. If this ball goes through the hands. Fair call, penalty.
Down by 10. Hirayama, lovely ball. It shoots along the ground, eventually out of the hands there of Douglas, I think it was. Hirayama's ball was good. The one following, not so much.
I wonder if Hammond there, the man from the Toronto Nomads, put his hands up here because he thought what could have been, what the noise could have been if he could have gone in the corner. It would have been nice.
Yeah,
Creating some real chances though with their sharp passing.
And on the field substitute, that's Isaac Kay in the 6th jersey coming on for Moonlight. He has been an absolute inspiration. Another player he was playing 2nd Division club rugby a year and a half ago from Kamloops, BC at the University of Victoria, product of Doug Tate. Really been inspirational last week in Las Vegas and here in Vancouver.
You don't want to fall behind by more than 2 converted tries against South Africa, that's for sure. So Canada have to aim up here in defence and try and pin them down.
So many Canadians required to make the tackles.
Here's trouble for Canada. Real trouble. Dupria trying to break clear. Oh, it is Africa spinning out of the last-ditch tackle. The Dreadlock crew get it done again for the Blitzbokker.
So many weapons in green jerseys. This is the initial breakout. We talked about the role of the sweeper off the top. Good work from Hammond doing that, but look at the backup arriving, and none other than South Africa. Screaming for the ball there, you see, off the right foot, and he's away.
Conversion on the move of the man with the try assist. Branko Dupria is good.
How do you shush 38,000 people? Well, Africa's just done it. The air has gone out of the stadium.
Moments of South Africa must just get so sick and tired of looking at the back of those sets of dreadlocks across the series. It's not Heddled, it's Dupria. It's not Dupria, it's Africa.
At least the Matla's gone.
Small mercies. Canada, they have to score with this run of play to be any hope. Cock goes in looking for the turnover, can't affect it for South Africa. Ball still with Canada. They tuck it back in field. They lose their shape just for the moment. Jones switches nicely there with the man that Gareth Rees just spoke about, Isaac Kay, and he gets isolated and penalised for not releasing.
No. The referee saying, well, we're going to have time off here. A little push and shoving afterwards. Kay dumping his man. It's not going to help at this stage. Yeah, the referee's saying there was no support there. Here's afterwards, just a push and shove. Kay, I told you, he's got a bit of a hockey mentality. He wants to stand up for his brothers.
That was just a little love tap. Nothing wrong with that. Dupria just checks his run for the moment, and now they come back to the short side with Nkobo. Made his debut last week in Las Vegas. Africa with the kick pass. Big trouble here for Canada. There's no stopping these men in the green and gold for the moment. They are simply on fire.
Well, it's a full range of weapons, as we said. This time, Canada tries to take the middle away where they've been beaten badly. Here's the kick. Any chance he was ahead of the kicker? I'm not sure. There is so much space out there. If they can't go through the middle, they'll go around the outside, and if they can't go around the outside, they'll go over the top for the kick. Is he behind? Yeah, it looks pretty good there.
He was down on the waterfront. He was that far inside. Just so quick.
So, regardless that it's not the script the organizers may have wanted, it is a very impressive display for me, and a big statement by the men in green that they're here to play. They're trying to win their 5th of 6 tournaments, and they have been clinical here today.
Africa flat backs that one. Just carries the 10. Look to hold up Canada here, and eventually they rip it away. The blitz pocket. They're not done yet. This to ice it. He's in again. It's 3 tries for the man they call Shakes. Sidiwe Soizwapi.
Soizwapi, simple running in the end. McCloskey gives him a chase. We know he's got the pace to finish that. It came from a big defensive turnover. South Africans holding up Douglas. Again, showing they can do it on both sides of the ball, defense and attack.
To the left, but the 3 tournament favourites, the series leaders, just give us a reminder, and it's a strong one, that they are the big boys in town. They have put down Canada 36 points to 7.
Well, congratulations, you're through to the semi-final. What can you say about your team's performance this morning?
Yeah, a lot better than yesterday. I think a lot more clinical. Not happy with the performance yesterday, especially in attack. I think a lot of mistakes, couldn't hang on to our ball, and almost defended most of it of day one. And I think the guys did well to hang on to their ball now in this game against Canada.
Thanks, good luck in the semis.